Yeah, baby, here we are, episode 58. We are the Three Ugly Mugs, and man, we have an action-packed show for you today. Lots to do with balls, baby. And
Hey.
hello. Of course, the Mugs were all here today. Matt Fernandez in the building. Look at him wearing a hat that fits his head, as always.
Fuck you, man. They all
Charlotte-
fit my head now. I can't be stopped.
You're damn right,
Charlotte
man.
Hornets.
That's right, John.
Damn right, dude.
It's a team.
You still
And
You sound
Yeah.
groggy, like you almost had a surgery today or something.
I have been sleeping on and off all day. They didn't put me under for the surgery, but I did get a vasectomy.
Hell
today.
yeah. John J. Murray, guys, and his brand
I
new
got
balls.
snipped. Yeah, I got snipped. Now I'm allowed to jizz wherever I want. Yeah.
Do it right now for the
Yeah.
fans. Show them what it looks like.
Yeah. No, I just, if I jizz on someone, I'm just be like, hey, just don't worry about it. There's no sperm in there. It's fine. It's totally
Yeah.
fine.
I would feel so much better if you jizzed on me knowing that you can't get me pregnant. That would be
Yeah.
nice.
It's like
Yeah.
I just spilled broth on you, not a whole soup.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of clear broth.
I
There's
want
no
some of your
beef in there.
I want some of your fat-free cum.
Oh,
The best.
Yeah, it's diet. There's still protein though. There's still protein. There's no fat.
Exactly. It's keto friendly, I've heard.
Yeah,
they don't put you
I
under
got
for that,
snipped. It
huh?
was they didn't put me under. You can feel the tugging down there. Yeah, it's just
Ooh.
that your just junk is out in front of everybody, and you're awake, so it's awkward to not have a conversation. It's almost like you're getting a haircut, and you got to talk a little
Well, you
bit.
said everybody. How many people
many
does it take?
How many people were in the room? Yeah.
There was 3. Yeah, there was 2 nurses and a
Okay.
doctor. Yeah.
Are
So
you
you
sure
want-
they were all medical professionals? Maybe somebody just brought their
I
friend to
think
work.
one
to laugh at your
was
dick.
like one was like the I think one was the training nurse instructor, and I think one was like she was new at it.
Yeah, that's good.
So I was getting
They pulled down a
experimented on.
sheet and we were at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the Walmart
Got me.
Vision Center.
We got to fix the healthcare system. It's not good. I got my vasectomy in a fucking Wawa. I remember I had to get a catheter a long time ago. I was probably, I don't know, early 20s, and I had some sort of weird fucking UTI thing going on or something, and they were like, "We're gonna put a catheter in there."
You've had a lot of diseases. You've had a lot
Oh
of
yeah, dude.
procedures,
Yeah. That was the least of my medical concerns
You
in
got
my
a janky
entire life.
dick, bro.
Yeah, bro. But so they had this big old fat, 50-year-old nurse. She's like, "All right, I'm gonna put your catheter in." I go, "All right, cool." And then she goes, "Well, hold on." And she walks out of the room. She comes back and she goes, "Would you mind if we have a couple of USF nursing students? I could show them." And I went, "Yeah, I don't care." Not even thinking. Okay, USF.
They're going to be
These are
they're going to be
college
teenage girls or 20-year-old girls.
They were both hot as shit too, and she just got my ding dong out, and I'm like, "Well, here I am, yeah, And she's like, and then you grab it, and you just want to pinch it, and and they're both just looking all in there, like, "Oh yeah," and I'm just, what do I do there? I
They're
just,
trying not to laugh. They're just like,
yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah, it was basically me trying to make small talk with the 3 of them.
small talk, huh?
Well, it felt like somebody was pulling a rope out of a bag. That's what it felt like.
like the scarf magician trick.
Yeah, like some magician scarves. I was like, how much
just
are they
keeps
pulling
going.
out? Yeah.
Oh no,
Gross.
oh that's good.
This has bummed me out.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No,
Hey, we talk sports on here too, guys, every now and then, and other things. So we just like to come right out the gate with
balls
Dick.
news.
dicks and balls, just to get y'all loosened up, if you will. Well, congratulations. I'm glad you're able to jizz freely now without having to worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
nice.
worry about anything.
Now, is there a money back guarantee if your wife gets pregnant?
If my wife gets pregnant, it's because she's cheating on me. It's not going to be because of the procedure.
They go, look, there's a chance that your wife could get pregnant and it won't be white. Not our
Yeah.
fault. Not our
There's
fault.
still a bunch of loads left in there though, right? You have to it's not totally done.
Yeah, no, they said
Still,
21. They said I
there's
gotta,
a backlog.
yeah,
of
there's a
jizz
backlog that I got to
still
scan
has-
out.
They can't
My
just
boy.
unscrew like a nut, like an oil change, and let it all fucking drain out and then put a filter in there and fucking start
It's all jerking off, Johnny.
Oh, yeah, it would
Yeah.
take me.
One of my friends got a vasectomy. He had 2
Cleaning
kids,
the
and he was
pipes.
like, I'm out of the game. And then he fucked, and he got his wife pregnant with twins. So
What
now
a
he has 4
moron.
kids, and he hates his life. Be careful, though. Be careful out there.
Yeah, you got to listen to them. You got to do the 21 loads of laundry before you get a test, and then make sure everything's clear. Yeah,
I can
You
do
have to
that
go
in
back
2 days.
for a test.
yeah. They give you a cup and you bring it in.
That's
You
a
don't
fun
have to do
test.
it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should ask those 3 people to come in the room again.
I just
Yeah,
yeah,
I
like
Can't
everybody
do it
get
without
in
you
here.
guys.
Everybody get in here and see what you've done.
Come on, you've already touched it. Touch it again one time. You get the sample, you fucking weirdos. You chose this profession, not me.
They're asking me what I did for a living, and of course, after I told them, they're like, "Oh, do you watch Kill Tony?"
Oh God.
So I got to hear about Kill Tony while I'm getting ropes pulled out of a sack.
You're like, I was gonna name my next kid Tony, so I'm killing him right now, if you know what I'm saying. All right.
We
I
didn't
agree.
even start a topic yet.
Sports. Well, you want to get right into the Bucks. The Bucks are 6-2. They beat the
Bucks.
lowly Saints.
I mean,
the
the
real shit
Saints,
out of
you
them.
know, the refs really wanted the Saints to win that game, and they were given several opportunities to do so, and they did not.
I don't think they wanted them to win. I don't
Their
think
offense
even.
can't score shit.
I don't-
So I don't
Yeah,
think they're ever
I
going to
think
win.
they wanted to keep it closer though. The Bucks were favored by 3.5, and as soon as we were about to go up 14-0, somebody in a earpiece was like, no. Fucking, there was a whistle. You didn't hear the whistle?
I didn't hear the whistle. I had, I have a expensive surround sound system, and I had it on pretty loud, and I
Yep.
didn't hear a whistle during when it played live, and then when they replayed it 6 times after that, I also did not hear.
Do
a
we want to
fucking
talk
whistle.
about the game at all before we really open this can? Because I know this is all we're going to talk about is refs. If we go down this road
Okay,
this
yeah, well,
early.
let's talk
do we,
about the game.
Do we want to give Anthony Nelson his flowers? My man had a fucking game, dude. He
Yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah. Who is Hassan Reddick and who gives a fuck? Anthony Nelson should be the starter even when Reddick comes back. And I don't care what anybody wants to say about that because Anthony Nelson has been an unsung hero for this team for a long time. He was drafted, 6-7 years ago, 4th round pick. He plays about 30% of the defensive snaps. And every time he comes in, he makes splash plays. He still averages like 5 sacks a season, playing hardly any snaps. Last year, he arguably saved our season when he caused a fumble against Carolina that had us got us an overtime victory. So the guy always makes plays, but god damn, even though the Saints suck dick and Spencer Rattler is a turnover machine, show me somebody that can put up those kind of stat lines. Like Micah Parsons couldn't do what he did yesterday. Fucking 2 sacks, sure. Forced fumble, sure. But a goddamn pick 6 as a goddamn outside linebacker.
You got to be
Pretty sure
6'7".
Micah Parsons could do that.
He
I don't know.
could, but
I don't
has
know.
he?
Micah
Has
Parsons
he?
is not 6'7". You had to do it the way he did it, where you would jump up and swat your own ball to you. You had
Yeah,
to be
he's
pretty
doing a
tall to do that.
one-handed pick 6.
Oh, and then completely fucking Derrick Henry truck poor Spencer Rattler as he tries to tackle you. He's just like, get
Bro,
off
that
me,
should
you
go in a frame in his house. That should get hung up on a wall in his house of just him stiff arming that dude, that fucking
What if-
peanut butter angel to the
Just
ground.
looked at him like he was insane. Like, okay.
No, it's like you're playing like a turkey bowl with your family, after you eat Thanksgiving dinner, and like one of the 6-year-olds tries to tackle you, and you just go, get the fuck out of here. You ankle
Yeah.
piece of shit. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It was nothing. But-
Stiff arm your kindergarten age nephew. Yeah.
I mean, that was his career highlight. He's not going to have a better day than he had yesterday. I mean,
No.
just that pick 6 is something that is a once in a career type of highlight. The way it all came together, he tips it to himself. He fucking, he trucks poor Spencer Rattler. Then he does a beautiful fucking end zone celebration. Like, why is he even rehearsing those? He's a fucking outside linebacker. Like, he was preparing for a touchdown. Vita Vea's the goddamn net. He jumps up and does a Jordan fucking dunk. It was sexy. It was.
Well,
It was very
it's because he's been thinking about it since he was 11 years old. He's been
When Jordan was relevant.
visualizing what he's going to do if he scores a touchdown in the NFL.
He's a lock for NFC Defensive Player of the Week. That's an amazing.
Oh no,
game.
he's got it. He's absolutely got it. And kudos to Todd Bowles. I mean, the Bucs win 23-3, and it didn't seem like it was that much of a blowout.
Should have been 30, but whatever.
Yeah.
The offense is struggling right now, man. They're not protecting
they
Baker. Baker's banged up. They needed this bye week more than anything because, they're not listing him as injured, but I mean, the guy has just been getting pummeled, with the.
There's got to be something going on with him. Yeah, for sure.
Well, think about
he was on the injury
scramble.
report with a knee, and he had a bicep like a week ago. It's always something.
I mean, 3 weeks ago, up until 2 weeks ago, he was rushing like a fucking maniac. He was running around like Patrick Mahomes, running 20-yard first downs, things like that. And that kind of ceased for two reasons. One, they're starting to figure out how to contain him a little bit. The defenses are. And two, he's fucking hurting really, really bad. So, we need some players to get healthy. We need to figure out if Gedecke's coming back on that right side because fucking Heck is not it.
He's not. And neither was Tristan Wirfs yesterday. Tristan Wirfs was getting blown by Chase Young. Like Chase Young was running by him every play.
He was having a hard time.
A few more practices.
He was having a hard time the week before.
But they just need some time off, man. They're going to all take a vacation, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You get a little reset. Bowles gave them the whole week off so they can go on vacation and do whatever they want, get their bodies right, get their minds right. We're talking shit and nitpicking little things that aren't right with the team while they're 6-2, like 2 games ahead of everybody in the division. Our whole division lost yesterday besides us. And the Atlanta Falcons are doing what the Atlanta Falcons do. They were the talk of the fucking division before the season started.
They're going to win the NFC South, guaranteed.
They got destroyed by Miami.
Miami in Atlanta goes in there and just curb stomps them. Tua throws 4 touchdowns. He's mentally challenged. Like he's had 900 concussions.
Way to not say it, bro. You're fucking. That's growth.
He's just running around like I throw touchdowns. Touchdowns.
There it is.
Oh,
he did good. That was the only game that I was able to watch at 1:00 yesterday, and it was a joke. It was not fun to watch.
And Carolina was a team that we were like, watch out for them. They've won 3 in a row. They look pretty good. And then the Bills go, hold the fucking phone. We're just going to beat them 40-9 real quick.
All the 1:00 games yesterday, I mean, were pretty much blowouts except for I think the San Francisco game was kind of close for a little while. But yeah, man, the Giants-Eagles ended up being a blowout.
Shouldn't have been.
We'll never know because Scatterbo blew out his fucking foot
on an illegal tackle with no penalty on that one. So
no penalty called, and it was it was pointing in the direction that means that it's fucked up for the season. It was not
direction. It was fucking hanging off like a goddamn Halloween ghost from a tree.
It's similar to what happened to Chris Godwin Jr. and what happened to what's his face for San Francisco a couple of weeks ago. So very similar, where you completely dislocate your ankle and your foot goes, hey, look, I don't know which way to be. And it's more the ligaments and everything else they have to repair and put back together. So it's he's going to be out for several months, if not a year. So it's sad because
he's definitely not playing again this year.
The Giants had no chance at making the playoffs or anything, but at least they were entertaining with Scatterbo and Jackson Dart, and I mean, they lose Malik Neighbors a month ago, and now they lose Scatterbo. They're going to lose their coach. It's going to be bad for New York fans for a while. They
lost Scatterbo, and then they had to watch the running back that they traded 2 years ago absolutely demolish them. He had fucking 2 touchdowns, and 200 total yards or something. It made me feel bad for the Giants almost.
Well, also, they pay Daniel Jones $40 million a year, and everybody makes fun of him, and then they go ahead and let him go. He goes from being Danny Dimes to now he's Indiana Jones, and he's the quarterback for the best team in the NFL, the Indianapolis Colts, with a fucking 7-1 record, and they're crushing everybody. They got the best offense in the league, and it's all Daniel fucking Jones, and the Giants are sitting back going, we wish we had any fucking thing, and you let them go because you're a bad organization. So it's sad because the Giants used to be great for years. They were really, really good, and now they suck big fat balls.
Eli Manning, Tiki Barber, fucking Victor Cruz.
New York football in general is just awful right now. Jets did win one game this week.
This is. I don't believe.
They
I
did it
just
one
don't believe
day.
anything.
They did it.
So bad, and it's stupid because they should just try to lose them all so they can get a real. Both teams that suck balls need a quarterback so goddamn bad. The Saints and the Jets racing for the first pick, and right now the Saints are like, "Fuck it, I think we're gonna get the first pick now." Like, it's bad. They both have
if
won
you're the
one
head
game.
coach, it's not like you want to get fired. You got to try and win something.
I get it.
Not like you're like, all right, let's tank and I'll fucking get fired. You know, I'm willing to take that for the team. I don't think that anybody's willing to do that.
I mean, you gotta try to win.
You gotta go coach at Boise State or something.
It's bad though, but yeah. So let's get into these officials because you would think right now of all times, with the NBA scandal being wide open, the fucking feds are busting mafia rings and NBA players.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, like exactly what happened. Yeah.
Okay, so last week, there was this giant expose. Everything just pops off, and you go, "Oh shit, Chauncey Billups! Oh shit, all these other
FBI sting." It's like a 2-year investigation or 4-year investigation or something like that.
Yeah, they're cheating this big underground poker game, and there's a lot of celebrities involved that they're not naming, including ex-NFL players and coaches and everything else. And the ones that got busted were some NBA folks because they were just really careless about it. But they really put together, really like the sting, like was years of investigations, and they got them with fucking using the invisible ink with the RF glasses and on the poker games, and also using hidden cameras and all kinds of cheating going on there. But then also they found out that point shaving with NBA games. Now they're starting to question like different players that were caught up in the sting that were taking themselves out of NBA games for no reason, like in the third period, things like that. Lots of shady shit going on.
Well, yeah, I remember that a few years ago where, a lot of NBA players would, like, everyone was saying they were pretending to be hurt. And
LeBron is he's part of this investigation. And this guy, how many times have you heard people go, LeBron's not playing a playoff game because his ankle is sore? Jordan would have never fucking sat out a game if his leg was broke. And it gets you thinking, yeah, because there's fucking point shaving. There's all kinds of shit.
LeBron's not involved. The guy gave information about LeBron because he knew he was going to miss the game before they announced it. So he was like, "Get your bets in now," while the odds are still like planning on LeBron playing. And then LeBron knew he wasn't going to play.
I think LeBron's involved.
You just don't like LeBron.
I don't.
I don't. Like he's involved. Johnny B, FBI special agent.
I can tell by the cut of his jib.
I've been hanging out with degenerates my entire life. I was a professional poker dealer for over 21 years, and I can look at that guy and tell he's a fucking scumbag, and I don't like him. He just gives me the fucking my spidey sense is tingling on this one. I guarantee you, he's got some fucking shady shit going on. I think it's not just him. It's a bunch of them, a bunch of fucking people. I think it's way bigger than us.
Oh yeah.
Who are the most notable arrests right now? So we got several Italian crime families.
Yeah. Which I
didn't even think that was a thing anymore. Like
I didn't either.
That's exactly what they want you to think, bro.
Yeah, they went corporate. They're like they're like tech CEOs now.
Like, look, I would love to see the Epstein files. I think we all would. But I don't lose parlays over the fucking Epstein files. I want to see I want to see this list of motherfuckers that are involved in this goddamn this gambling
arrested
bullshit.
Any referees yet?
That I'm telling you right now, dude, and that's why we're
really tied any referees to it. It's all been players so far.
Yeah,
well, I mean, they have,
but they have to if they're fixing games with players, they have to be doing it with referees as well, right?
Yeah.
By the way, players were just like pretending to be hurt, or there's like you can see some clips now of players just playing like absolute dog shit. Like you can really see it, like they're doing it on purpose. Just like
Did you watch the final play of the Alabama? I think it was South Carolina game the other day, Saturday. No. The winning touchdown that Alabama scored. There's two players that could tackle a guy. They put their hands up in the air and let them run right past them like they were blocking on a kickoff return and didn't want to get called. Like it was like, what is that shit? So there's right now, I am so skeptical and I'm so like just fucking disheartened by.
Well, you were skeptical before. This
but
is
now
a
that you
different level.
know,
Yeah,
now
this
that
is a
you
different
know,
level.
now that you know the shit is really going to be out there, and I think a lot more people are going to be like paying a lot of attention. It's just sad. It's like when you're 10 years old and you find out that wrestling isn't real, and it's like, fuck, really? You know, you got to be a real dumbass to be 30 and still go fucking Hulk Hogan. You know, like it's bad now. And the way the referees are just blatant about how they're doing things. That Giants game, if you watch some of the highlights and some of the bad calls on that game, there was a 70-something yard touchdown pass from Jackson Dart that got called back for offensive pass interference. And it was legit. A defender was grabbing the receiver's arm, and he just did one of those SWAT, hey, get off me, caught the ball. They were like hand fighting a little bit. Caught the ball, offensive pass interference. You can't have a 70-something yard fucking touchdown. And then Scatabo gets his fucking leg twisted in a fucking knot on an illegal hip tackle.
Zero call.
No call. And the biggest one, and I hope they outlaw this fucking play finally, because there's no way to fucking officiate it.
Here it comes.
They cheat every time they do it. The fucking tush push. They have 50 camera angles on the Fox game of the week, and you could see the guards are launching off before the ball's snapped every fucking time. But they're like, it's so close. Yesterday,
they're obviously trying to time it so that it's just really hard.
Oh, the Eagles know what they're doing.
On purpose. Yeah,
for sure.
But the biggest thing is, okay, so he stretches the ball out. It gets swatted out of his hand, taken from him. It's a fumble. There's no whistle.
That was a fumble. Yes,
it's a fumble. But do you know what they said?
Agree with that.
They said forward progress had already been established. Horseshit. Because when almost every time there's a tush push, he stopped for a half a yard, and then they sit there and let the fucking people push him for 4 yards. Where's the forward progress being stopped then? They give them 7 minutes to fucking get pushed forward. But then there's a fumble, and they're like, I know we didn't blow the whistle, but forward progress has already started. Fuck you, dude. That was a fumble. Fuck you. Outlaw the play if you can't officiate it, or just admit that you're corrupt. Because there's two things about NFL officials right now, and all officials. Two things. You're either inept or you're corrupt, and both of them are completely unacceptable. And start firing motherfuckers right now and cleanse the leagues of all the fucking corrupted people. If you have an Italian last name, sorry, you can't fucking be a referee. It's just too close to fucking uncomfortable for me.
We gotta mask them up like fucking the secret police. You know, like
there shouldn't be room for human error.
No one
anymore.
knows who they are.
We have cameras. We have fucking AI.
True.
We have all this technology. The human error. I don't know why we're still like placating the idea that we need them. We don't. We need maybe one or two to actually make a call.
It's worse
will be the
than
first
that.
pro sport that'll have computer.
They're working on it.
Yeah,
but here's the thing.
They definitely have a program going already.
It's not even human error. It's blatant corruption, because look at the Bucks versus the Lions when they challenge whether a ball's a catch or not. And then they go, okay, it was a catch. It's first down. And then 30 seconds go by and they go, on second thought, the guy called down. BT Dubs. He didn't get the first down. You're like, wait a fucking second. There's no chain gain measuring. There's no fucking AI.
Well, after you make the call, you shouldn't be able to go back.
It's over.
That's it.
They did, because somebody in Vegas went, hey, what the fuck are we doing over here? Fucking, hey, have you seen the fucking...
Yeah, I mean, that's always how it was. Even if the call was a bad call, it's like, well, we already fucking said it.
You said it.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, sorry. No takesy backsies is what they should fucking say in the rule book. Like, you done said it's a first down, it's a catch, no takesy backsies, fuck you. But they went, never mind. Yeah, they need to fix it. They need to fix it right fucking now.
One honestly bothered me more than that one. The fact
me
that they
too.
can just be like, we blew. No, then fucking just be like, oh, we made a mistake on blowing that whistle. We take it back. Touchdown. That's our bad.
Well, think about
human error shouldn't fucking stop anything from happening in a game ever.
I agree.
You should be like, oh, my bad. Clearly he scored. Or we'll shut up.
Well, this is why it's bigger than just a score.
Not one player on the defense stopped the play.
They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to
all the way to
the
the end zone.
Well, I thought about this last night. This is why it's way more impactful than the score, because people are like, well, the Bucs won anyway. Yeah, but when it comes to, I don't know, 7 years from now, when Antoine Winfield Jr. is not playing anymore and they're starting to nominate people for the Hall of Fame and they're looking at stats and stuff,
Right.
That's one of those stats that they look at. How many times did this guy have a pick six? How many times did this guy get a scoop and score? Maybe he has something in his contract that we don't know about, like incentives that pay him every time he scores a touchdown. Those kind of things can fuck a player's career, fuck their money. How many people had prop bets on him scoring a touchdown yesterday? Fuck them out of money. It's just inexcusable. It's more than just the score of the game. It's all the other dominoes to get affected by these bullshit fucking calls. And it's not even like they're bad at what they do. The NFL refs are the best at what they do. That's why they're in the NFL. So when they do that kind of thing, it can only be nefarious, in my opinion.
Suspect.
Prove me wrong.
Sure.
Prove me wrong. You know what I mean?
think it can be incompetence. I think a lot of it is just that.
And they should be coaching in the MAC, not in the NFL.
Yeah, I agree.
Fire them. Or the NFL should have more accountability. It's a fucking multi-billion-dollar fucking company. You would think, motherfucker, if somebody misses 2 field goals, the team cuts them. And they get another fucking Argentinian to kick the fucking ball. But these
you're talking about
calls.
You're talking stats and money. There's also injuries, like
after every game, there should be a player
out for the rest of the season. It could be out for the rest of his life. We don't know.
No, he's done. His career is probably done.
I'm not gonna say all that, but this year, yeah, he's definitely done. He's still really young. He could rehab okay.
I think his style of play, though, it's going to be tough to come back from that and be the same. Now, maybe his career's not done, but he won't be the same guy. There's no way.
He's going to have to change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But we all knew he was going to get hurt. We just assumed it was going to be something else.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's already hurt. The guy shakes his head after
slide out of his ear. Yeah.
Yeah.
After every game, there should be a player press conference, and then they should have a referee press conference where the refs have to come out and like explain why they called what they called.
They have that. They have that, but not for the public. They bring back one person.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Public. Open it up to the public.
Yeah, here's what sucks too for the teams.
Transparency.
The teams aren't allowed to complain about the referees or they get fined. So you look at these coaches and these players and the press conferences. Yesterday, Todd Bowles wanted to lose his shit. He said, I'm not real happy about the way things went with the calls. And he kind of left it at that. Because if he says any more, and this is also if somebody works for an NFL team, like beat writers like Scott Smith, guys like that for the Bucs, if they complain about the calls, they get fined. But these referees don't get fined when they fucking blow every call. Right. So it's not fair. It's one-sided. It's horse shit. And I think that
even on the Bucs game yesterday, the announcers were like, "There's no whistle."
Jonathan Vilma played for the Saints.
They're like, let's watch it again 3 more times. Let's hear. There's no whistle.
It's unbelievable, dude. Yeah, they're using dog whistles like nobody heard a fucking whistle. And then they came out and said later that it was an inadvertent whistle from the stands or something. Fuck you. How about that? How about fuck you? It's a touchdown. Give the guy the goddamn touchdown. It's incredible. It's unbelievable. And it's not like it's just going one way or the other. It just seems like it always affects the point spreads. It always affects like different betting aspects of the game. And that's what looks fucking shady. And now everybody's eyes are wide fucking open. We're all paying attention more than we ever have. And if you are already a skeptic, it's to the ceiling now.
So, I mean, do you guys think this was this sort of thing was inevitable when they started legalizing gambling in different states, like sports books and stuff?
Well, it used to be against the rules. Like,
right.
It used to be.
Betting has always been there. I mean, it's
always been there, but not to this fucking scale.
No, but
the scale is way different.
They used to not allow
million apps.
They used to not allow sports franchises in Vegas because Vegas was the only place you could bet sports. And they were like, yeah, it's too close for comfort, so we don't want any major league sports in Vegas. And then, fast forward, a few decades, and they're like, not only do we want to have sports franchises in Vegas? We want to get in bed with all the casinos and all of the apps. So everything is brought to you by FanDuel. One of the funniest things, and I should have got
the FanDuel halftime show shown on the FanDuel Sports Network.
Did you see the screenshot? And I should have grabbed it for the pod. There was a screenshot of them talking about on ESPN. They were talking about the NBA scandal. And in the bottom of the corner, it was like $10 right now. You get a free $10 bet if you sign up for FanDuel Sports. It was just hilarious. It was an ad for a gambling site while they're talking about these people scamming everybody. It's gross because I want everything to be on the up and up. They already have a big advantage over us with the juice. Why does there have to be all the fucking cheating? And I know it happens. I worked in dog tracks for years, and they would bust these people giving cocaine to the fucking greyhounds and everything else. Like, so I feel like
is that illegal? I mean,
it depends.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's certainly frowned upon, Matt.
I know cocaine is illegal, but is it illegal to give cocaine to a dog?
I would imagine it's illegal to give cocaine to anything.
Yeah, I remember they got mad at me because they were talking about it like it happened in one of the poker rooms I was working in, and I said, man, they would have got away with it, but one of the dogs tried to pawn its mom's VCR, and they were like, Johnny, come on, man. Come on. Whatever. But
inappropriate, Johnny.
Everything I say is inappropriate.
Your joke is the thing that was bad and not the giving cocaine to a
yeah,
dog.
it would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you pesky coke dealers.
Yeah, that's a little too far, Johnny. The guy giving the coke to the dog, like that's one thing, but you joking about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the NFL is the easiest one to cheat when it comes to officials because every play is
there's so many more players and there's so much more money. The NFL is basically a money printing machine. So I mean, I do think that but then again, they caught Calvin Ridley and you know, he had to take a year off. So I mean,
yeah, I just mean with the officials, every play is so like there's 11 people smashing into each other. You could call holding every play if you want. You can call pass interference every play if you want. You can call pretty much anything you want if you want to affect the game in any way, and they do. But now it's getting to the point where they're just calling bullshit or not calling shit. You know, when you have a defensive lineman sweep kicking a quarterback and right in front of a referee, and he's like, "That's good." You know, it's weird, dude, and I don't like it, and they need to fix it.
We'll see, like, how many of these mob guys that they arrested, you know, start snitching on like sports celebrities and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, some people are gonna hang themselves in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh darn.
Some people are gonna slip and fall
onto a shiv 16
Some
times.
people are going to accidentally get gang raped in a shower. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I just don't want right now. Like I'm having a hard time enjoying sports as much right now because it's just like it's kind of like it's like a gut punch. You're just like, ah, god damn. Like, is anything really on the up and up? Like it's just sad. Like I don't want to feel that way. It's ugh.
That's like there are people who like really are like their whole week is like affected by whether or not their team wins or loses. I don't know. I feel like I gave that up years ago. Like the Bucks were bad for so long that
I know.
Like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy this game for these 3 hours. I'm gonna enjoy it. And if they
Yeah.
lose, I go right back to whatever I was doing. And if they win, I go right back to whatever I was doing.
Yeah, I mean, you always look at like a Cleveland game, and like you know the fans look pretty happy most of the time. Like.
No, they don't.
Yeah, well, some of the time they look happy.
First of all, let me stop you right there. No one in Cleveland looks happy.
The first quarter, they're a little happy. Is what I'm saying.
I saw a clip the other day. They were interviewing like it was a Jets game letting out. Not the one game that they won. It was the week before.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah,
the kid.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the kid, yeah.
So fucking good, man. Yeah,
I was born into this. I hate it.
I fucking hate this team. I hate
this
so
team.
much.
I was born into this.
my dad made me have to root for him. Fucking guy, poor kid, dude.
Sick to his stomach. Yeah.
I want to like grab him and shake him and go, "Fuck your dad. You can be a fan of anybody you want, dude. You don't let this guy ruin your fucking life, man." Like, oof. Yeah, not good.
That's why so many New Jersey New Jersey residents are Eagles fans. It's just because it sucks to be a New York fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be an
I
Eagles
was born
fan.
into being a Bucks fan, and it sucked for a long time.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. But right now, if you're an Eagles fan, you got to love it because you can just do whatever you want. And the referees will be like, yeah, it's fine. Everything's good. So, yeah, it's fucking disgusting. I fucking hate it. I don't like it at all. The tush push needs to be outlawed. Fuck them.
In summation, Johnny B hates the tush push and LeBron James and referees.
I'm just saying, if the tush push was legal, I would have a different opinion of it, but it's not.
Follow us on all our socials, Instagram included, at John JS Planet, at Matt Fernandez World, at Johnny B Tampa, and at 3 Ugly Mugs. Our producer, James, is at JRB Comedy on Instagram, and we are a video podcast on YouTube and Spotify and audio everywhere else. Follow and subscribe.
Follow John Jay's sperm. There's only 21 loads left.
There's only 21 and
oh,
counting.
We should have a load count like right up here. Like,
yes.
They told me to come back. They were like, 21 loads. And I was like, okay. And then you come back for the test. And you'll come back in like 2 or 3 months. And I was like, 2 or 3 months?
Yeah.
I can get
I'll be back in an hour, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be out. I'll be back in like 2 weeks.
21. You just give me a couple gallons of milk and a box of cereal. I'll see you in 4 days, baby. Everything's fine. I'll watch some Cartoon Network. Everything's good. Do you want to move on?
Sputtering like an old Ford by the end. Just
dude, when you get a catheter and they pull it out, your dick burps. Did you know that?
It makes a little queef.
Oh, well, Bob Holden has a joke about that. A really good one. He was like, they took the catheter out, and he was like, my dick farted.
Dude, yeah, mine did too. It freaked me out. It freaked me out bad, dude. It was like, I was like, my dick. Yeah, and they were like, it's normal. And then the 2 USF students were like, whoa, hey, high five. Yeah.
The sound is normal, but the smell is not.
They had to stifle their vomit.
Why does your dick smell like shit? Happy Pride.
Yeah, God.
Ow, now I'm laughing too hard and it hurts.
A lot of catheter talk in this episode.
I'm sorry, all the referee talk got me thinking of dicks. The Lightning won a couple in a row, a little homestand, back-to-back games. They beat the Ducks and the Golden Knights back-to-back. One in overtime, one at the right at the end of the third period. So they're trying to, switch things around. They lost like 4 1-goal games to start their season, and now they're back on a winning track a little bit. So that's good for old Tampa Bay. We had a good Sunday. Bucks won, and the Lightning won. So that's good.
Yeah, it kind of sucked. The Lightning game was at 5, and the fucking football game was at 4. I was like trying to switch back and forth, but
that's what I was doing. But yeah, I only had money on prop bets for the Bucks. So
can't bet on hockey this early.
There's not enough bets to make on hockey. It's just like making a goal or how many goals or what's the spread. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not as many prop bets.
Be able to bet on fights.
That's fun. Now you're talking.
I mean, when I do a parlay on hockey, I'll do points, not goals. So I'll do like a 3-player parlay for points, and I'll throw in like one or two of each, from each team. And then I'll bet like the over or the under, and then just let that ride and see what happens. And last year I did better in hockey than I did any other sport, just keeping it simple like that. But yeah, it's when you get too intricate, you're like, how many shots on goal and all that. Who the fuck am I? I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to predict, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's keep it simple is what I like to do with hockey, and I should do that with football too. You want to discuss the heartbreaker on Saturday? Our USF Bulls?
USF Bulls, big loss to Memphis, 39-38. So Bulls are now out of the top 25, and they are 6-2.
I think it was 34-31, but who's counting? Nico Gramatica with a fucking missed field goal at the end with it was a bad snap, bad hold, and also a 10-yard holding penalty right before.
Laces out, Dan.
Right before they go for the field goal, there's a holding penalty, knocks them back to a 53-yard try. That could have put them into overtime. But they were up by 14 with 10 minutes left in the game. And I like their no huddle, super fast paced offense, but they kept doing it with a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. At some point, Coach Gullish needs to be like,
slow it down.
Slow it the fuck down. Let's milk this
clock control.
Out. Yeah. They had one 3 and out that took 9 seconds. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, slow it the fuck down.
Yeah, that's when the running backs do their work. That's their job, is keep the pace.
Especially when you were running the ball successfully. That kid had a 70-yard run. Why are you not giving him the ball again?
Right.
Just, you got to milk the clock there. And he even said after the game in the presser that he didn't coach that very well in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's arrogance.
It's really, it could be devastating for USF though, because if you make the playoff, the team gets a shit ton of money. The program gets a shit ton of money if you make the college playoffs. And that would have been a real big, that win would have basically locked them in for the conference championship game. And you win that, you're in the college playoffs. And now they need help. Now they need Memphis to lose to Tulane. They need to beat Navy next week, and Navy's undefeated. You know, they got to win out and hope that a couple of the conference teams lose and give them another shot at the conference. And even if they win the conference with 2 losses, they still might not make the playoffs. And it's going to cost the program a shit ton of money. And we're probably going to lose our coach next year anyway, because all these big Power 5 schools their coaches are all getting fired. So they're going to be looking for, you know, good, talented guys like Gullish to come in and fill them in. So I don't know. That loss was way worse than people think it was. It was bad to lose that game against Memphis when we had it won. It's fucking sad.
Yeah. No, but Brian Kelly lost his job this week. Billy Napier lost his job last week. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some head coaching poaching going on.
A lot of vacancies.
Brakeland a couple of weeks ago for Penn State. I mean, just a lot of coaches fucking going bye-bye, and it's not done. I think there'll be more heads being chopped this week.
There's some Dion getting fired talk.
Oh God,
they got fucking wrecked.
They didn't even score a point, did they?
No, they got shut out. Yeah, it was ugly.
Yeah, now he's got blood clots. I mean, come on, buddy. What are we doing?
He only has like 8 toes.
Yeah,
just
not good.
Retire, bro. Just call it. You got your kid in the NFL. Which, by the way, like eventually the Browns are going to have to at least just consider playing Shedeur Sanders, because they look like shit. And Myles Garrett is putting up 5 sacks in a game.
Why not try? Crazy. Why not try?
Why not? What have you got to lose?
No, they went and signed somebody else off the street and put him in front of them. Like,
I feel like they're doing everything they can to not give him a chance.
I feel like they drafted him just to not play him. Like, you know what? You want to be a dickhead? We're gonna draft you and make you sit. How you like?
What if he's really good? Then you can forgive him being a dickhead.
Even if he's not, it's not gonna change anything. The Browns are gonna suck.
You're allowed to be a piece of shit if you're good.
They got to do something. They look fucking. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's bad.
Makes me sad to see Myles Garrett just absolutely take over a game and lose by 3 touchdowns.
I know. I that was one of those guys when he was a free agent. I was like, Jason Light, get the fucking the pocketbook open.
Let's took the money.
Get him in here, dude.
It's his fault. He made his choice.
That's another thing that we could touch on real fast too. The trade deadline is a week away for the NFL. I have a weird feeling we might go out and grab like a decent wide receiver, or maybe even some edge rush help. Even though Nelson looked great, you still need depth there. You need somebody to come in. Like, if you could get a receiver or an edge rusher for a 4th or 5th round pick for one of these teams that are going to start fucking fire selling their fucking team, I think.
What are the possibilities as of right now?
I would think they would look at receiver since Mike Evans is done.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know
what's great, but he's by his fucking self. Even when Godwin comes back, Godwin's not what he used to be.
We don't know what's happening with Godwin or McMillan. McMillan hasn't been at practice. We have no idea how bad that neck injury really is.
It's only a matter of time before Tez gets hit so hard that he explodes like a fucking crash test dummy.
Well, he's like a ping pong ball right now. He just goes flying when he gets hit, and
he doesn't drop. When they hit him, like fucking, they smack him.
Oh, he's good. He's good. I'm not hating on him at all.
He doesn't absorb any of that impact, is what I'm saying. He just flies off like a paper football getting flicked.
Yeah, good analogy.
Oh, he's like that guy in Kung Fu Hustle where when you hit him, he just bounce off of him. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a wife in the 40s. You know what I mean? It's like
Oh God.
so pliable.
I think wide receiver would be not that surprising to look into.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a lot of teams out there that they know they're not going anywhere, and they got some decent receiver depth, and they can try to build in the draft and things like that. So, I wouldn't be shocked if if we do like a big major marquee trade, there's rumors that the Eagles are shopping around fucking Brown and stuff like that. If you could get like a T Higgins or something like that, that'd be fucking crazy. I doubt that'll happen, but
T Higgins would be too expensive. That if you take over his contract, he just got like $120 million.
Sure,
I wouldn't want that.
Well, I mean,
AJ would be cool.
There's a chance they're not going to have to pay Mike Evans again, because I don't know. This might be it for Evans too. So, at least as a Buccaneer. So we'll see.
Sad to say. Makes me sad. Yeah.
No, I don't like it, dude.
It was only a matter of time. He was getting older, and he did everything he could do.
He'll show up in the playoffs.
We need a middle linebacker too, man, because Levante's probably done after this season, and Dennis is so unpredictable. One week he looks really good, and then 2 weeks he looks like
he ain't. I don't think he looks good ever. He fucking sucks.
He looked good yesterday.
It's play to play. He'll make a couple good plays and then completely shit the bed the next.
He does what Devin White used to do. He overruns everything, but he's not nearly as fast or as athletic as Devin White. It's just hard to watch.
Yeah, the rule is, like, when I was coaching youth football, I was a defensive coordinator. I would tell these kids, if you're gonna mess up, do it at 100 miles an hour with your hair on fire, because then at least you're going to accidentally fuck somebody up when you're out of position once in a while. And that's what Devin White would do. He'd just be running around 100 miles an hour and just sometimes really show up and fucking catch it, get an interception or do a splash play. Just don't loaf. When he got cut from the Bucs, it's because he was out there fluttering around like a goddamn drunken ladybug. And they're like, okay, now you got to go. Get the fuck out of here.
I think linebacker will take. I think that's where we'll go in the draft next year. I don't think we're going to. For linebacker. Yeah,
we'll see. Either way, we have the team to make a run for a Super Bowl, and if they can fortify some weaknesses, now's the time to fucking do it. Put all the chips in play right now.
Every year, I feel like the trade deadline comes and goes, and like it's always hyped up, but nothing big ever happens.
Yeah, I mean, not notable, but yeah, they got the bye and the trade deadline coming up, so hopefully when they come back, they're going to be looking like they did in like week 1, week 2, shit like that, offensive wise at least.
Yeah, I'd like to know exactly how long Godwin's going to be out, and if he's going to be, what percentage is he going to be back if he comes back. I'd like to know if McMillan's neck was worse than they originally said, because I've heard rumors that he may have had some arterial problems there, because when you snap your neck like that, if there's any kind of artery questions or damage, they got to put you on blood thinners for a while, and then when you get cleared, you have to be off blood thinners for a while before you can.
There could be a clot.
Yeah, so our clotting problem. So they're not telling us shit. Like, he's been invisible, like he's nowhere in practice or anything. So he's a great player. He like the last 6 or 7 games last year, he was one of the best receivers in the league. He was having a fantastic training camp before he got dumped on his head in preseason. So we need to know what the fuck is going on. It'd be nice as a fan base to know what the fuck is going on. So
just, like anything, something. Obviously they're never going to tell the whole truth, but just something.
That's weird. It just goes right back to fucking Chauncey Billups, and now we started a whole conversation.
Yeah. I feel like we went backwards. We started talking about the Bucs again. Do you guys want to talk about the World Series? You fucking
yes. Let's go. World Series. I went to the stadium on Friday to watch Game 1. They had the Dunedin Blue Jays Stadium. They allowed you to go out onto the field and just set up your lawn chairs. And
that's some nerd shit right there.
Watch on the Jumbotron. Yeah, that's real nerd shit right there.
He's out there getting fucking ate up by Dunedin mosquitoes, watching on a fucking.
It was actually nice.
I assume they let you fucking bring a cooler and like bring your own drinks.
No, they had drinks for sale. I think they had like $4 beers or something like that.
If it's not BYOB, you can go fucking kick rocks.
It was free to get in, though. It was free to get in.
Well, it better be. I'm sitting in a fucking yard.
Jumbotron in the yard. Well, yeah, the starting pitcher Trey Yasavich, he started his career, or not his career, he started his season at Single A Dunedin, and somehow made it all the way to the majors, and then pitched Game 1 in the World Series, same season.
He should have lost. The Dodgers should be up 2-0. The craziest, spoofiest 9-run inning for the Blue Jays against the Dodgers.
That was crazy,
insane, dude. Like, get out of here. That was a fluke, but then the Dodgers come back, and what was it, Yamamoto, the guy I was
heckling game. Yeah, you were definitely heckling him. Yeah,
did he throw a complete game? I stopped watching.
He threw a complete game, and then he walked over into the dugout, and then he cleaned up all the trash in the dugout, and then went back into the clubhouse.
Yeah, then pulled out his fucking his.
He did. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. He cleaned up all the trash.
Oh, I thought it was a racist joke. I was like, all right.
No. That's I guess that's something that Japanese baseball fans do.
He used one of those big wooden rakes like they use on Zen gardens.
He used one of those brooms
up hot dog wrappers.
You're one of those shitty brooms that only has 3 fucking pieces of hay on it. Just like, fucking get a better broom. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, he cleaned up the dugout and then went back to the clubhouse. Yeah, that's a solid day's work for Yamamoto.
Good for him, man.
Good dude, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by the time this podcast comes out, the Dodgers will be up 2-1 because
Glasnow is pitching Game 3, another former Ray. So that's 2 Rays aces that have pitched in the World Series.
Yeah, you got Scherzer for the Blue Jays. The over/under for strikeouts for both of them, it's 3.5 for Scherzer and 5.5 for Glasnow. I may or may not have a parlay with both of them hitting the over on their strikeouts.
Says the guy that said he was going to quit gambling way earlier in the show.
Shh, let him have it, John. Let him have it.
I can't help it, man. Baseball's the only league that doesn't cheat. Yet.
That we know of yet.
Damn it. Yeah.
No, the umpires in baseball are just fucking idiots. That's how. I don't think they're corrupt. I just think they're stupid. And
what are they going to do when their
reflexes aren't good enough?
Like, they're going to be the first ones to get replaced by AI. Like,
100%.
That's crazy to me because they have to fucking eyeball a 90-mile-an-hour fastball and be like, strike or ball. Like, why? Yeah. Why are we doing this?
They have
this old man TV. Try and fucking.
They have a sensor that they can put they put behind home plate, and it's like basically fucking perfect.
Dude, they have a camera.
Just tell him what to say, and then he still says it.
Yeah, just say it in the earpiece, and then you get to say it.
It could be the little Alexa voice, like strike, ball.
Yeah.
I ran a red light in Sarasota, and they sent me a picture where you could see what I was eating as I was running through the fucking red light. You think they can't call fucking strikes and balls? This is stupid. Like, I don't even get it. Like, why are we using these old fucking morons dressed like Ninja Turtles to stand back behind a fucking catcher? Like, oh, outside. Like, go home, Walter.
Well, they get hit in the head all the time, so that's kind of fun.
That is fun. Yes.
Good.
Yeah, I wish
more refs got hit in the head with baseballs.
No, I wish more NFL referees got just clobbered by fucking defensive tackles. Just like won a game, die. It would be so much better for the game if that happened. Yeah, there you go.
So Johnny, you said the Blue Jays are going to take one game.
Yeah, they got their one game.
And that was their one game.
That was it. That was it. Yeah, I'm still sticking with it.
I think they're going to take 2. I think they're going to take at least 2.
Maybe, but
I'd like to see it go to Game 7, but I think they're going to take 2 games.
Okay, we'll see. But
we'll see.
I'm not.
I don't think tonight though. I don't think they're going to win tonight.
I don't know. Glasnow is he's one of those guys that every now and then will throw a stinker, and if they have to put their bullpen in early, then that's advantage Blue Jays. But we'll see. I'll be watching that and Monday Night Football at the same time. You got the Chiefs versus the Commanders, and it's an 11-point spread because Mariota is starting for the Commanders, and he loves to throw the ball to the other team. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We got 10 ugly mugs. You want to get the commissioner in here to
do we really want to talk about fantasy this week?
You guys don't want to talk about this week? No one wants to talk about it.
No. But not after the entire Green Day.
What are you guys doing for Halloween?
Oh, yeah. Halloween!
Halloween bye week for the Bucks, man. What are you guys doing?
A murder mystery at my girlfriend's house.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
not a real murder mystery.
I'm gonna murder her and be like, "Who did it?"
Yeah, it sounds like you're confessing to something right now, James.
No, it's okay.
I'll be out. Oh, go ahead.
We're doing like a murder mystery dinner. So actually, John and his wife are coming. So we're gonna have everybody, our friends, over for dinner and do like a whodunit like little party. Basically, get drunk
at somebody's
and
house.
Yeah, my girlfriend's house.
Usually, you do that shit at like a fucking restaurant or something, or like
they have dinner theaters for it.
Yeah, dinner theater. Yeah.
Y'all are DIYing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's running it? Someone has to be in control of this.
Not me. Absolutely not me. Yeah, no, Angela. No, she's doing.
I'm
helping her cook and shit. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna drink wine probably.
What would be great?
Do you know who's gonna die?
No, I haven't read anything.
Oh, no, what would be great if you didn't tell anybody and you guys actually just killed a person and you go, it's part of the game. You know, this is a dead fucking hobo in your living room.
It's Largo, so that you can find a transient to murder. No problem.
No, not the neighborhood she lives in.
You just go out to the main road and there's one out there.
I would just walk in and see somebody laying there playing dead and start tickling them.
4 hours later, nobody can figure it out, and James is like, he just wants to go to bed. He's like, I killed him. All right, I killed him with a candlestick. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry.
Before we get out of here, I just want to say that me and Matt are currently tied in fantasy, so I just wanted to bring that up.
I don't know where I'm at.
I'll come to your murder mystery and I'll fucking kill myself.
It's no mystery. He was depressed.
There's no mystery. I died from shame.
Christian McCaffrey scored nothing for me, which was weird, and I lost by 8 points to fucking Sean Guest. It's disgusting.
I put up 150 points.
And Brees Hall.
I put up like 144 points, and I'm losing by 20 points going into the game. I have Terry McLaurin tonight. Damn. He's not going to get me 20 points. So he's not going to. Not with Mariota. Come on.
Yeah, no.
You know,
I'm getting 20 more points tonight.
Is he good?
The leading receiver is going to be whoever the starting running back is, because all Mariota does is check down. That's it.
Oh yeah, I'm getting like I should be getting like 30 more points on tonight's game. So
my season, I'm 2-5 right now, so it doesn't really matter.
I got.
If I win, I'm 3-5, but a lot of our league is 3-5. Or 2-5, whatever.
A lot of us are 3-5. You fuck.
Yeah,
well, that's the thing. Is like only a handful of the people in the league are actually like 6-1.
Well, I'm going to be 4-4 after this week, so could be worse.
I got Deebo Samuel and Travis Kelce tonight.
Oh shit!
So I'm yeah.
So you're you're done. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, no, I already knew that.
As long as Matt loses, that's all that matters.
You're just pissing on my corpse at this point.
I'm glad. Well, I also I dropped the Commanders defense and switched it with the Buffalo Bills defense, and that is doing way better for me.
Yeah. Way to go, man. You figured it out.
It's all rigged, dude. Everything's
rigged. In the episode now?
Yeah, let's
hire everybody.
I need to get a fresh pack of ice on my balls.
Love your balls.
I'm glad your balls hurt.
Hey, that's too far.
20 more loads.
Just chats right now.
Johnny B. Mac with the beer, John J.